I don't know if you all have noticed, but we have a very special someone in our presence. We read his lovely words of acknowledgement of this event earlier, and now the mayor of our city, the Honorable Stephen Mandel, is here. Can we welcome him to the stage?
Beautiful words, and they ring true. I think for every cultural group, understanding who we are, where we've been, where we're going is vitally important. And I think as in Canada, our African population, our Caribbean population is growing on an ongoing basis. I think it's really essential for all of us to learn and understand that history. Because sometimes a great misconception is understanding of what transpired. So a library, a place where information can be sought, can be stored, can be reviewed is really quite important. And I know I've talked to our librarian, and we're trying to find ways to do this. And I think there will be a way. When you're ready to move ahead, I think we'll be there to support a vision for the city. Everything's very proud, first of all, that you're here today in our City Hall. We're very proud that so many people from around the world have chosen to come to this city, your city, in order to build the future. I'm going to tell you a cute story. Yesterday, there's this group called ABC Head Start. Familiar with that? ABC Head Start for Autism, a program where little kids, 4 years old, so cute you could eat them up. They're so cute. Go together and learn songs and learn a bit of storytelling and a little bit of learning. It's just a wonderful, wonderful environment to learn. It's one of my absolute favorite programs in the city. And each year, I get invited to present backpacks to the kids. And each year, there are 12 or 14 kids, and I want to steal 12 or 14 kids. But I would get put in jail, and that wouldn't be a good idea. So yesterday, I had the chance to go to a school in the South Side. It was a French immersion school where there was 12 young black children, 4 years old, going through the program, all French. And I gotta tell you, it was so cute. Each and every one of those children, wide-eyed, didn't know who the mayor was. They really couldn't care less who the mayor was. But they felt so at home and so comfortable. And all of them were born in Canada. They're all Canadians. They were of African descent, primarily, but they're all Canadians. And it shows the next generation of Canadians who are starting to build their position in their city, their province, and their country. And that's what it's all about. That's why people came from around the world to come to the city. Not necessarily for themselves. Because not all of those do as the first generation build the future that you maybe sought to do. But it's that next generation after that, begin to build the future that you had the vision and dream for. And my grandfather came here about 125 years ago. He didn't fare all that well. Didn't fare all that bad, didn't fare all that well. My mother and my father fared better, and I did better. I think that's the evolution of this country. That's the evolution of opportunity that exists in Canada. But at the same time, I absolutely agree that historical events can never be forgotten. And if we forget history, we do allow it to repeat itself again. And I think too often that's happened. And so having a library, a facility where you can go and you can search, we can all feel comfortable who we are and learn about our history and appreciate the wonders of it. And there's tremendous African culture. And I think our city has grown fantastic because of the new influx of people from Africa over the last 100 years. And we're very proud that so many people are now choosing our city as a place to be, a place to build the future. And so I want to thank all of you for allowing me to come here today and for organizing Maafa. I think it's a great way to celebrate. One can never forget. I happen to be of Jewish history, and we can't forget what happened in World War II. But that's not the only genocide that's happened. That's not the only horrific event that's happened in history. But we tend to want to forget them because it makes us feel better. But if we do forget them, we make a big mistake. So all of you, thank you for being here. I much appreciate you choosing City Hall as a place to hold this event. It means a great deal to us. And we hope that we continue to build a great community, with a great future, a great opportunity. And I really appreciate the vision of being part of the city. You know, it's great to say that you're going to be an island, but islands don't do all that well. Becoming part of the overall fabric of the city with your own community. We all have our friends within our own communities. That doesn't change the fact that we're all really one big community building a better place for ourselves, but mostly for our children and our grandchildren. Thank you very much. It was wonderful.